because I have seen stories where people have been, their skin is so damaged from like using this product. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, I am so excited. I'm so excited because today I will be sharing with you guys my honest opinion on the Tretinoin cream that has been going viral for a while on the internet. Well, it's been going viral for me because I just learned about this cream a year ago. So I am excited to tell you guys what I think, the experience that I've had while using this cream. Guys, make sure you like this video, make sure you comment, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I have so much videos. I have a lot of other videos that you could go and watch. I talk about a lot of things, but today we're talking about skin. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this video. Let me answer the obvious question. Would I recommend using Tretinoin? Guys, let me just give you a little backstory. Let me give you a little backstory on how I have struggled with acne. So a couple years ago, it how do you even get acne when you're an adult? Like, I thought that was like a thing that happens to you when you're a teenager, but I want to say about 3 to 4 years ago my skin started to break out. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't bad. It would come and it would go, and I would have times of the year when I would have some acne, but then it would disappear. But this time that did not happen. So last year, 2025, so I want to say around September, October of 2025, I noticed that my skin was breaking out and I would get pimples, but this time it wasn't going away. It was just pimple after pimple after pimple, and then it started to get painful. And I'm like, what is going on? At this point, I'm panicking because I'm like, what is going on? Why is my skin breaking out? And why is this not going away? And at that point, I started to try over the counter products. It wasn't helping. I switched from product to product. There was no improvement. So at this point, I'm like, I think I have to go, because I was already thinking about getting professional help. But at this point, I'm like, yeah, it's time. It's time for me to go get some help from a professional because this is not going away. And I'm gonna insert some pictures in the video so you guys can see how bad it was. I mean, it was terrible. Like, I couldn't have anything on my face, I couldn't really wear makeup. If I had my hair done, I couldn't have the hair sitting on my skin. It was terrible. Just thinking about it makes me like so scared. It was bad. Anyways, so I got an appointment, started talking to a professional. I did all of this online, so I had to submit photos, I had to explain what was going on. At first, the doctor was like, this is bad, and I recommend Tretinoin, and I also recommend some pills, but I'm like, no, I'm not interested in taking any pills because I just don't want to be doing a bunch of stuff to my body to throw off my hormones. So she gave me two creams, one of which was Tretinoin. I started using the Tretinoin, and she told me that you need to use a pea size. That was not working. A pea size was two little bits. That two little bits. That never did work. no. So I basically started using it as a moisturizer. So after using it for 2 months, I noticed that my skin was improving a little bit. Wasn't working as quick or as quickly as I wanted it to work. Nevertheless, I kept using it, and now it is July of 2026. So let's see. Hmm, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 9 months later. And this is what my skin is looking like now. It's not 100% better, but it is way better than it was 9 months ago. So, to answer your question, would I recommend using Tretinoin? Yes, I would. I would definitely recommend using this product, but I will also share with you the other things that I had to do in order for this to even work, because Tretinoin alone was not cutting it for me. And let me just put this out there, even though I mentioned earlier that I used it like a moisturizer, I want to tell you, follow the instructions of your dermatologist or your doctor, because I have seen stories where people have been, their skin is so damaged from like using this product. So make sure you follow the instructions and do what works best for your skin. I will say that my skin did not purge. I didn't have any burns. I didn't experience anything terrible with the cream. But I also want to say that I didn't use it every single day when I just started. I used it every other day, and I also made sure that I used a moisturizer. You have to make sure that you use moisturizer. I'm reaching for my moisturizer. I used CeraVe, and the reason why I like this moisturizer is because it's very light. My skin absorbed this moisturizer really well. So I've been using this moisturizer long before I started using the Tretinoin cream, but it's a plus. It's also very affordable, and it doesn't have any fragrance, and I have really sensitive skin. So I say all that to say, make sure that you're using a moisturizer when you're using Tretinoin. Also, make sure that you're using sunscreen. Guys, if you're going to use this product in the daytime, I know it's recommended that you use it in the evening time or in the nighttime before bed. I mostly use it at nights. I don't personally use it in the daytime, but sunscreen is very, very, very important. This is the sunscreen that I use. It's the La Roche Posay. I might be saying that wrong, but this is a moisturizer and a sunscreen in one. This is 30 SPF, and it's a UV broad spectrum, so it's really good. This works for me. I'm pretty sure that there's other sunscreens out there that you can try. So always, always, always go for what works best for you. Guys, this is makeup I have on the bottle. That's probably some foundation, and that's probably from my pencil. But make sure that you use sunscreen. Now, the other product that my doctor gave me when she prescribed the Tretinoin for me was the clindamycin phosphate benzoyl peroxide. So this is the other product that she gave me, and this one is the 1.2% to 5%. This is really good. This helped a lot. It helped with drying out the blackheads and the whiteheads. Guys, when I say I had pus and redness and irritation, it was unbearable. So I would use this in the mornings. I used this some mornings. I still didn't use it every day because I didn't want my skin to be too dry. So I used the benzoyl peroxide the clindamycin benzoyl peroxide during the morning time, along with my moisturizer. So I would let that dry and then I would add my moisturizer. But then some time passed and it just wasn't working anymore. Benzoyl peroxide, the clindamycin phosphate with the benzoyl peroxide wasn't working anymore. So I had to go back to my doctor. This time I went to my primary care doctor and I started to tell her, what was going on. And I told her, I'm using this thing, but it's not working. And in that event, she prescribed for me again clindamycin. But this time, she prescribed the clindamycin phosphate. This is the gel. This one does not have benzoyl peroxide. Guys, this is magic. I'm telling you, it has helped with my dark spots. So this is what's helping to clear up my dark spots along with the tretinoin. I use this every other day as well. This is a part of my skincare routine. I am going to be uploading a video showing you guys how I do my little skincare routine. It's very easy, very simple, but the clindamycin phosphate so far has been helping. Magic, magic, magic. This is the best my skin has looked in months, and I have been using the clindamycin phosphate for about, let's see, maybe about 2 months at this point, and it has helped a lot. There is nothing else that I have used over the counter that is helping. I had to start using prescription drugs. So if your question is, should you start using tretinoin? Get in touch with your doctor, find out what's best for you, and go for it, because I would definitely recommend. I highly doubt that my skin would have been better by now had I not start using this product. So if you're thinking about trying it, then by all means, go right ahead. Just be very careful, and as always, make sure that you do what's best for you. Use what's best for your skin. A lot of people struggle with hormonal acne. That's a different story, because some of it could be hormonal. And also, stress can cause you to break out. A lot of stress, not drinking enough water. So make sure that you're drinking enough water. Make sure you're not stressing, because stress is just a big killer. It's like no, especially for us females with our hormones. When you stress, it throws your hormones off. So just make sure that you are doing the best you can to not be stressed out. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what my skin is looking like right now, because I'm still a work in progress, okay? I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm still thankful for where I am, because I have come a long way with my skin. So I'm going to show you guys what it's looking like, what I'm working with now. I'm going to give you a close-up. So that's basically where I am now with my skin. I do realize that I break out mostly on my right side versus my left side, and sometimes it goes down to my neck, but it has gotten better, and I'm gonna keep using this product, and hopefully in a couple months I can give you guys another update and my skin will be flawless. But guys, make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment and a like. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know. Let me know. Have you used this product? Did it work for you? Did it not work for you? Are you scared to try it because of the things that you have heard? Just let me know what you think, guys. And make sure you go and watch some of my other videos. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.